How do you prune apple trees? If you have an apple tree in your garden, you might be wondering how to keep it healthy and productive. Pruning is a key skill that can help you achieve that. Let's break down the steps to prune apple trees effectively. First, timing is important. The best time to prune apple trees is during their dormant period, which is usually from late winter to early spring. This is before the buds begin to break. Pruning at this time reduces stress on the tree and lowers the risk of disease. Next, gather your tools. You will need sharp and clean pruning tools, such as hand pruners for small branches, loppers for medium-sized branches, and a saw for larger limbs. Keeping your tools clean helps prevent the spread of disease. Now let's get into the actual pruning process. Start by removing any dead, diseased, or damaged wood. Look for branches that are clearly dead or broken. These branches do not produce fruit and can attract pests or diseases. After that, eliminate weak or narrow-angled branches. These branches are less likely to support fruit and can break easily. By removing them, you promote stronger growth in the remaining branches. Next, check for crossing or interfering branches. If two branches rub against each other, they can create wounds that allow diseases to enter. Remove the weaker branch to keep the tree healthy. It is also important to thin out dense growth. Open up the canopy by removing some of the crowded or overly long branches. This allows better light penetration and air circulation, which are essential for fruit quality and disease prevention. Don't forget about water sprouts. These are the vigorous, vertical shoots that often grow on the trunk or main limbs. They rarely produce fruit and should usually be removed unless they are needed to fill a gap. Managing the height and shape of your tree is also key. For easier harvesting, keep branches within arm's reach if possible. Prune to maintain a balanced shape, often using a central leader system where one main trunk leads with scaffold branches radiating out. When it comes to larger branches, use a 3-step cut to prevent bark tearing. First, make an undercut halfway through the branch from the bottom. Then, make a second cut from the top, further out from the trunk to remove the branch. Finally, cut close to the branch collar to remove the stub. Pruning apple trees properly is essential for ensuring a reliable food source. Healthy trees produce higher yields of quality fruit, which supports self-sufficiency. By learning to prune with basic hand tools, you can maintain your fruit trees effectively, even in challenging situations. Remember, pruning is not just about cutting branches. It's about encouraging healthy growth and maximizing fruit production. With these steps, you can enjoy a fruitful apple harvest for years to come.